So you don't have $2 million. Now what? I just did an episode talking about how folks have $2 million and they actually feel behind. Okay. So many of you, if you're looking at your retirement accounts and you're thinking, I don't have $2 million. Am I already behind? Or whatever that number is, by the way, 1 million, 3 million, 5 million, 200,000. Let me reassure you, you're not behind, because a lot of this is mindset, and I'm going to get into that. But part of it is just, what do you do from here? We can only plan going forward, right? So retirement, and I've done this 1,000 times, is not about hitting some magic number that you read about in a headline. It's about building a plan around your lifestyle, your goals, and I'm emphasizing that intentionally, and the resources that you do have. So instead of feeling discouraged, I'm going to give you a couple action items that we can take right now and maybe a bonus. But number one, and if you're over 50 years old, you've heard this before. If you're over 50, the IRS lets you contribute more to retirement accounts. So take advantage of these if you can. Many times people, once they get to 50, say, obviously I'd be saving more if I could, Dave. I just can't. If you can, you should take advantage of it, okay? And then at least chip away at it. Even a few extra years of those catch-up savings can add to hundreds of thousands of dollars to that retirement nest egg, okay? Number two, talked about this before, diversify where your money is. Don't put everything in one type of account. So balancing between pre-tax accounts like 401ks or IRAs or Roth accounts or taxable brokerage accounts, all the accounts, right, gives you flexibility in your retirement. We can take advantage of certain tax laws if we have the option available. So that means more control over taxes, and often the bottom line is more income in your pocket. I'm going to go on a total tangent here just because I get this question a lot. Dave, if I have all of my money in one account, won't it grow faster? And the answer is, let's just do some simple math here, and hopefully we can follow along in a video. But if you have $1 million in an account and it earns 10%, how much interest did we make? $100,000, right? You'd have 1.1 million. Let's split that. Let's say you have two accounts with $500,000 each, and it earns that same 10%. That's $50,000 on each of the $500,000 accounts. It's the same $100,000 of interest. So that is a rebuttal. Or when I hear, hey, you should diversify accounts, people say, hey, wouldn't I have more if I had it all in one account? The answer is typically no. Okay. So number three here, let's build a personalized income plan. Hey, this is really important. Forget about, this could go with a lot of things in life, but chasing someone else's number. You might hear a number, you're going to read a number. That doesn't matter. Instead, map out what you actually need every month to live the way that you want to. And then we align the income sources, Social Security, pensions, investments, to cover those expenses. A personalized plan gives you clarity and confidence no matter what the total balance looks like, okay? Do we need to pay off debts? Do we need to work more? These answers, or these questions, I should say, can be answered clearly by doing this planning correctly. And I will throw in a bonus, even though I'm going on tangents here, but focus on what you do have. There's a book called The Gap and the Gain. We're going to focus on the gain, not the gap, right? It's exactly what it sounds like. Mindset does matter. Take inventory of what is already working in your favor. So again, how much debt have you already paid off? How much income will you have from Social Security or a pension? How much are you able to save each month moving forward? Okay, sometimes that progress you've already made is more valuable than you realize, okay? So again, by focusing on what you do have and what's within your control, we can build a realistic plan that actually works for your numbers, not someone else's. And here's the truth. Retirement success is not measured by how much you've saved compared to others. It's measured by what you have based on what you need, okay? I'll stop there, folks. For now, make it a great day.
Thank you for listening to the Great Wealth Transfer Podcast. If this podcast resonates with you, reach out to SixPoint Financial Partners at 585-485-6048 or email dpulcini@sixpointfp.com.
Content here is for illustrative purposes and general information only. It is not legal, tax, or individualized financial advice, nor is it a recommendation to buy, sell, or hold any specific security or engage in any specific trading strategy. All investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Results will vary. Past performance is no indication of future results or success. Market conditions change continuously. Information here is provided in part by third-party sources. These sources are generally deemed to be reliable. However, neither SixPoint Financial Partners, Private Client Services, nor RFG Advisory guarantee the accuracy of third-party sources. The views expressed here are those of SixPoint Financial Partners. They do not necessarily represent those of Private Client Services, RFG Advisory, their employees, or their clients. This commentary should not be regarded as a description of advisory services provided by SixPoint Financial Partners or RFG Advisory, or performance returns of any client. The views reflected in the commentary are subject to change at any time without notice. Securities offered by registered representatives through Private Client Services. Member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered by investment advisory representatives of RFG Advisory LLC, RFG Advisory, or RFG, a registered investment advisor. Private Client Services, SixPoint Financial Partners, and RFG Advisory are unaffiliated entities. Advisory services are only offered to clients or prospective clients where RFG Advisory and its representatives are properly licensed or exempt from licensure. No advisory services may be rendered by RFG Advisory unless a client agreement is in place.